Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to play a game of Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD, which came out in 2012 and not developed by Neversoft but by a new company. It's like Robo or something, I don't know. It's a new company, but anyways, they try to recreate the classic Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. It's kind of like a combination of THPS 1 and 2. So it's got a little bit gameplay from both. And since Tony Hawk 1 and 2 are probably the best reviewed of the series, that should be a good thing. So, okay, we've got Tony Hawk here. You can select different skaters as usual. You know, the Tony Hawk series has always been known for its customization. So, okay, you can buy stats. Can I do that? No, I got $0. Okay, skate shop. I guess you can get different tricks here as well. I remember you used to be able to actually create your own player, but I'm not sure if that came later or not. I actually did not start playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater until Underground came out. So I never actually played the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 or 2. So not sure if they had custom character creation or not. Yeah, by the time I played Tony Hawk, it was already Underground, and I really liked playing Underground and Underground 2. Those were like my favorite Tony Hawk games. Of course, like when Pro Skater 3 and Pro Skater 4 was out as well, but I wasn't really a big fan of those because I liked going on my board and the whole open world experience and stuff. But yeah, this is the classic Tony Hawk kind of a gameplay here. So you can grind on stuff. You can do different tricks. So back in the early 2000s, a whole bunch of skateboarding games were on the market. I remember even my Cyberco Extreme, which is this retro gadget thing. Even that had a skateboarding game on it, and that was like in black and white and stuff. That was like back in 2002-ish. But like everyone was into like extreme skateboarding type of games, like BMX games. There was skiing games. There was like Matt Hoffman's BMX. I remember there was like SSX3, you know, the snowboarding games and stuff like that. So everyone was into like these extreme sports games back then, the early 2000s, and Tony Hawk was basically a big part of that. Basically led all those things to happen. Yeah, okay. Get with the grind button here. Remember it was Z, right? Z for grinding? Might be something different than changed it. Oh, a classic music right here. So another great thing about Tony Hawk is the classic music that was in the game. Looks like they licensed a lot of that music as well in HD, which is great. Oh. Let me look at actually. All the... Okay, yeah, that's right. It's these buttons actually. Yeah, that's the grinding buttons. It's actually here. It's a little bit of a weird location. Okay. Are you ready to go? Baby, baby. Yeah, like I remember the good old punk soundtracks back then. Oh man. Play some No Doubt. Worlds collide. You ready to go? Are you ready to go? Baby, baby. Yeah, classic music right here. Yeah, Tony Hawk always had a great soundtrack. It's another great thing about the games. So yeah, I'm not sure they have a remastered version of Underground. I would like to play Underground 2 as well. Some good games. But yeah, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 generally considered one of the best in the series. Of course, 3 and 4 are also really well received. Number 5, not so well received. They just released Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, which is one of the worst of the series. It didn't capture any of the classic feeling of, you know, being a Tony Hawk Pro Skater, creating your own character actually, and you know, get to do all these grinds and tricks with Tony Hawk. Doesn't really capture it that well. Try to do a good combo here. Actually got that. Ooh, okay. High score 10,000, right? So I have to unlock the rest of the other stages in here. That means I need to actually do all these tricks successfully. It shouldn't be that hard to do, only 10,000 right here. Do manuals. Manuals were added in Tony Hawk 2, I believe. It wasn't in the original. Okay. So let's do this manual. We need just a little bit more. Yeah, 10,000 high score. Pro score. Yep. Oh. So HD actually, I read the reviews on this game, wasn't that great, but looks, for me, you know, I never played the original Tony Hawk 1 and 2, or 3 or 4, that much for that matter. Like I said, I started with Underground and Underground 2, but it does seem to have the original, very close to the retro version of Tony Hawk. I haven't played the newer versions of Tony Hawk, you know, Proving Ground and stuff like that, anything after Proving Ground, but it does seem to capture a lot of the old nostalgia for me, anyways. Okay, still locked? Okay, single session. Oh, I guess I can't do much else here. Okay, I still have to do, at least I should be able to do a free skate, right? No? Okay. Okay, let's just do some free skate then, I guess. I only got the warehouse for now. Guess I have to unlock more. I don't know how many points I need to unlock those other ones, but so much of it's closed off at the beginning. Alright, so I just don't know how many tricks are in this game, probably a lot, but yeah. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's a solid Tony Hawk game. I mean, I don't think it's as good as 1, 2, 3, or 4, but I mean, it's not as bad as the recent Tony Hawk games, you know, like Shred, Ride, those kind of games. Even the Proving Ground I don't think was that great. So I think it's better than those games, and of course I think it's better than Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5, which is a horrible, glitchy game that just got released. But yeah, it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. I believe they added an update that added reverts as well, which is part of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 actually. Even though, you know, this was only supposed to be meant to be a throwback to 1 and 2, but they did add some of the stuff from 3 as well in the recent updates. So yeah, seems to be a solid game for me, and they upgraded the graphics and everything, of course. This is a remake, not a remaster. So yeah, that's Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. Of course, I have to unlock more of the stages and more of the characters, but so far it seems to be a decent game. Not terrible, not as terrible as the recent ones, but you know, not the best, but not terrible either. So give it a try. It's on Steam right now, and yeah, came up on 2012, so it's actually 7 years old now. It's crazy. Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. Thanks for watching, guys.